was mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Spread it left, and here's Diaz. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Diaz. He has found the way through. And it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Pelé. Oh, some astute defending there. Figo. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal has it in a wide position. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. Hammers goes short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Crosses it in. Header! Oh, off the bar. James Rodriguez. Oh, Red, nice interception. This is a promising build-up. And the pass is intercepted. Elise. Pelé. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Botafogo visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Look at the space, chance for a shot! And it's in! They're back within reach! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Liverpool may be down, but Pelé! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. No way through. That has been cut short. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So straight into the second half. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Diaz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool now just needing one.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pele, that's really well manoeuvred. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vigo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Olise. Lovely, now then. Pele! It's a loose ball. He'll try to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Diaz. In with the challenge. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a thumping hit. Oh, terrible pass. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Number 18.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Botafogo go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Olise! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Olise really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Vigo. Oh, that's fabulous. That has not gone well. Gerrard. Bellingham.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. And he is dashing away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Messi. Number 22, Rafinha. Number
Hello!
20, Mbappe.
Oh, it's come loose. And another try. Tremendous from Pirlo. A finish right from the top draw. It's all becoming so easy. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Botafogo, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
James Rodriguez, played out to the left flank. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Olise. Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. He's through here. That's a good ball. And he thumps it clear. It's Pirlo! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Romero wins the duel this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. James Rodriguez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space, and he's in on goal. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Figo. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti.
There will be 3 minutes
And the number on the board is 3. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi, and this is Messi. Pirlo, that has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Great vision. He's got away. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Botafogo have themselves a chance from the spot. Kubel must save this. And he's kept it out. And the ball's come loose here. Alexander-Arnold. And that is that. Botafogo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Pele, very much the hero in this game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
And he's been shifted off it. Great vision. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Yamal. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cafu. And it's Figo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Is there any support? Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
It's rising! Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cruyff quietly revving up. So it is still 0-0. Good ball, good take. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Cleared away. Big chance, corner. Botafogo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo with the short one. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff goes for the shot! Cruyff! No one quite like him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Botafogo are in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his spot expertly.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He is through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a mistake. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nice physical challenge. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Foot in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Oh, well measured. No, that's been intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Bellingham. Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge. Now it's Rivaldo. He's picked his way through. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Pete.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He's had it taken off him. Cruyff. He's got away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has ended up in no man's land.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Pele. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff. Rivaldo wins the duel this time. And it's Pirlo. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. There's the header! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. And they win it back again. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Rummenigge. That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space. Tries one from range. Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
This possibly the last play of the half. Pirlo plays it short. He's having a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Botafogo have their third corner. Rummenigge. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well played. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
And we come to
Botafogo will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So let's get the ball rolling. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And it's Figo looking to play him in. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Pelé. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! It's fallen kindly here. And that's a good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Botafogo are having a ball here. Rivaldo! No, it's wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bellingham. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thinks about the shot. It's Pelé! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
After 59
Absolutely
minutes,
no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
substitution on the field. Number 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 20.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale. And that's another good win of the ball. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Olise. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Xavi. Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. Nicely worked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Schmeichel to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. He's Shevchenko!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves.
And Shevchenko! And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Pirlo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Chelsea are down to 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing as deliberate.
Pirlo! Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
Added minute has been indicated.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Aimed beyond the defence. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That has not gone well. Xavi. Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's gone down. And time is up. Botafogo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Olise. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. And they've got rid. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's gone looking for safety, and claimed it back swiftly. And this is Pele! He might be in here! Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. Pirlo knocks it into space. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Serginho. Pirlo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Akanji clears. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. Deftly away. And it's Bellingham. Botafogo are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. And he can thump it away. And the keeper's given it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's Pirlo. The less said about that pass, the better. Deftly away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to get rid. That has not gone well. Rafinha. Neymar has the space to scheme. Rafinha!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos with the corner, there first. Zanetti attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. And this is He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Pele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Cruyff. He's having a shot! Kimmich with the clearance. Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! That's another chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Botafogo really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Away we go again.
Botafogo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Pele. Oh, that's well spotted. Pele threads one in. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Pele receives it in a wide position. And he's there to clear it. Looking to play him in. Akanji gets it away. And smartly reclaimed. Pass somewhat off target. And it's lofted through here. Olise stood his ground strongly. Olise was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That's good defending, very good defending. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Pirlo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Olise. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, he's having a go! It's a loose ball. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, it's just a little long. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Zanetti. Nicely spread. Zanetti. And this is Pele. Caught offside that time. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bellingham. And he was alert to it. Kimmich can clear it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Koeman. Can he get on the end of this? Koeman spots it and intercepts. Yamal. And he's quick to get rid. Not the most accurate pass. That has not gone well. Gerrard. And the counter is on. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good alertness.
Botafogo truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Look at the big chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Can he get it through?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Pele. Oh, outsmarting him this time.
Botafogo clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire.
Neymar! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Olise, and this is Pele, and he's there to get it away. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, and time. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. We're up and running then. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in one-on-one. That has not gone well. Pedri!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Ronaldinho. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Pirlo. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a smartly directed ball. Now it's Messi. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's got the beating of his... It's Pele! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think...
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No way through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard. Pele. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Koundé. He's picked his way through. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Pele. Not the most convincing of passes. And the pass is intercepted. Approaching the half-hour mark.
You can never be short of runners.
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Pele. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's fabulous. He's cut it out. Pirlo. Ambitious ball here. Kokchu. Foot in. Gerrard. That is good alertness. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now, that looks a decent ball. It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's burst through. And he is, takes a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That's a decent clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Cruyff. That's been slipped through. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! That's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, played right into his path. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Botafogo sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. We're on the move again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo driving forward, and he's running through. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Cruyff. Pele, and he's definitely onside. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Serginho. Oh, that's ambitious. Kokchu. Romero. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get it through?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Spread neatly. Applies the finish! It's fallen kindly here. Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.